this is going to start getting really interesting with these leaking of tapes and leaking of information and photos and text messages. And it does kind of make me wonder whether this can complicate this trial that Sean Diddy Combs will be facing, specifically, and more importantly, whether the victims are going to get the justice that they deserve and they need. We talked about this a little bit briefly today on my live, okay? So Sean Diddy Combs' lawyers accused the government of leaking Cassie's assault video. You know, that CNN video that we all watched and reacted to from 2016? Today, Wednesday, it's not Thursday yet, today, Wednesday, there was a new filing where Mark Diddy's attorney basically accused the government of leaking this video. Now, according to the New York Times, what the way they summarize this is that the prosecutors have made it clear in court paperwork that the video, which shows Mr. Combs assaulting the singer Cassie in the hotel room hallway in 2016, is a key piece of evidence in their case. The surveillance footage was published by CNN in May, prompting Mr. Combs to apologize publicly for the unexcusable behavior. We all saw that video. Now, it's never been made clear how the footage made it to the news organizations. But in the court filing Wednesday, today, lawyers for Mr. Combs, who has pleaded not guilty, of course, has denied the criminal charges, accuses the Department of Homeland Security, which executes raids of the defendant's home in March, of being responsible for the leak, that video leak. Now, the videotape was leaked by CNN for one reason alone. This is what Diddy's attorneys are saying: to mortally wound the reputation and the prospect of Sean Combs successfully defending himself against these allegations. The court filing cited a federal rule of criminal procedure that prohibits prosecutors or government agents from disclosing matters occurring before the grand jury. The lawyer did not cite direct evidence that Homeland Security officials had leaked the tape, but they accused the agency of a series of leaks, including in anonymous comments to the New York Post, that they said all but ensured that the grand jury and a potential trial jury would be tainted. The lawyers asked for a hearing to determine the government's culpability in the leakings. Now, the Department of Homeland Security has not responded. Okay. Representatives for the U.S. Attorney's Office in Southern District of New York have declined to make a comment. Currently, they're overseeing the case, of course. In the filing, the defense noted that after it informed the government of its intentions to file court papers containing the leaks, allegations, prosecutors responded to the CNN video was not obtained through grand jury process, and that the Department of Homeland Security did not have possession of the tape prior to the CNN publication of it. The video taken at an Intercontinental Hotel in Los Angeles shows Mr. Combs wearing a towel around his waist. And of course, we saw, the acts against Cassie as she was trying to leave. In the criminal case, we only know of one victim at this point. Of course, the civil cases have a bunch of victims. We know that, right? My concern is this, you have Ariel Mitchell kid who's going on News Nation multiple times, doing a bunch of interviews about the catch and kill videos and shopping, and basically having bidding wars about videos that, are in question in terms of who is the person. This is a question that everybody has, but also, has the person been informed that they're in this video? And more importantly, has this been turned over to federal authorities? That's the number one question that we all have, right? The other part that makes this just so bizarre and weird for Ariel Mitchell Kidd is because she hasn't filed any lawsuits, as she keeps saying she's going to file. She recently dropped her client, Andrina English. So there's that. We're waiting for this other client that, talked about the baby oil with the GHB potentially. I don't know. There's that. Then you also have Tony Busby with 120 lawsuits pending, sending demand letters to other celebrities that might have been involved in this, or corporations and entities. Like, we only know about this because these lawyers are going, you know, through the media to give their explanations. My concern is that we have yet to see filings. Like, I want to see a filing. We've seen the press conference. We want to see a filing. We want to see what's going on. The other thing I want to show you guys too is shout out to Make It Make Sense. I'm going to link his channel in the description box, because he pointed out how, the media, specifically TMZ and all these other outlets, are now changing this narrative about Talia Graves. And he has a close source that was able to provide him basically messages between those parties, essentially verifying that Talia Graves is a victim. That regardless of whatever the context of the information about the $3 million bribe, all that other stuff, that, by the way, I don't believe, because we don't even have enough context. And I say every time, listen, when it comes to TMZ, you have to side eye these mother effers, because you don't know how they're spewing it, and they get paid. They get paid to make things go away. Just ask the Kardashians, okay? They get paid to put stuff out there. I'm just gonna say that they just do, and that's what they do, because that's who they are. All right. I say all of this to just say, out of concern, like, I'm worried that this has become a bit of a shit show based on these individuals that are currently handling everything. Now, I want to show you guys an email that was also part of the filing that my mod sent. And this is an email from Mark Angifilo, the Diddy's attorney, the one that talked about Costco, if y'all remember. And look at the people that are in this attorney, as well as those CC. They're all like government, attorneys and stuff like that. In the body, it says, subject, intercontinental video. It says, "Hi, Emily. Thank you for reaching out and for the call last night. We contacted you yesterday to tell you what our direction was, invited comment from you, and we hear and appreciate what you are saying. Ultimately, I don't believe you can possibly know what DHS agents did and did not do in regards to the videotape. We are making it very clear that we believe the U.S. Attorney's Office was not involved in the leak. However, I don't feel the same way about DHS." Why wouldn't he feel the same way about DHS? Like, who has jurisdiction over DHS? Again, like I said, we reached out as a gesture of good faith and because we genuinely want to know your perspective. That being said, while you can speak from a position of knowledge in regards to your office, I don't believe you can do so in regards to the agency. This is not an issue of believing you guys or anything remotely like that. It is a matter of not knowing and controlling all aspects of the situation. If I'm missing something, please let me know. Now, what concerns me about the tape is that if they're not able to determine, like, where did this tape come from, if it came from CNN, like who gave it to CNN, how it was leaked, I could see Diddy's attorney, and maybe this is what they're trying to do, is to try to bar this tape that we all saw of him assaulting Cassie. And if the government leaked the tape to CNN, which this is what Diddy's attorney is saying, it's very likely, this is the key, this is the piece of evidence that has been used on social media to convict Diddy, but also is going to be used in the criminal case. So it needs to be clear where this tape came from, because what it looks like is going to happen is Diddy's attorneys are going to do what they have to do to make sure that this tape is not used during the trial. And if that's the only piece of evidence that they have, are there other things? Are there other factors? What else? Some of you guys are going to say, well, it's the baby oil. Are you sure that's the only thing? There's got to be more, guys. There's got to be more. Because based on what the prosecution is using, to convict Diddy for the racketeering charges, right? If this is the only key piece of evidence, I'm hoping that there's others, but if this is the only key piece of evidence, then that could be thrown out. If we don't know who leaked it, where it came from, how did it get to CNN, who gave it to CNN, who gave it to Homeland Security, wasn't in the raids, that's been so unclear. And that's the piece that is scary. Listen, y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. This is a late night video that I just had to get out of my chest. And I had to say, because I was laying down and I'm listening to all this stuff and I'm like, I'm worried. I really am. And My hope is that for the victims, I hope that there's justice. Okay. And for those that are coming out, I hope they are protected and that they're well represented, not by somebody trying to, push their social media agenda. People need to pay attention to those attorneys too, because I wonder what's taking so long on your filings. I can understand Tony Busby 120, but like, come on now. What about the other ones? Where's Gloria Allred? Clearly she's got court, we know that, but Miss Ariel, what's going on? What's going on? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you guys on the next one. Rabbits out. Bye, guys.